Hello everyone, welcome to the Ichimoku daily analysis for gold for Monday, November the 23rd. Well, a large green bodied candle today, showing us that the buyers have made some very solid net bullish progress on the day. The market is still in a first time frame uptrend with a higher high and a higher low, and took out the resistance area at 1150 today. There was previous downside price rejection from that area, and some very indecisive candles with very small bodies as the market tried to trade up around that area, but the fairly solid bullish close above that area has given the market enough momentum to make an assault on the 1179 resistance area. Now, there was some downside price rejection as the market tried to trade up within that zone. It traded up to around 1172, 1173, and the sellers came in and sold the market off. However, the buyers did close the market with fairly weak control. They only just closed with control, but they lost some of the commitment that they had earlier in the day. If the market is going to continue trading higher, then we will need to see a solid bullish close up above the 1179 area for the market to continue. Now, the market has very solid upside momentum, and we can see that from the Tenkan Sen, which represents the trend in the short-term time frame. And the angle of that line tells us about the momentum, so the momentum is very, very solid. If the market does come off, then we should look to the Tenkan Sen to hold as the first line of support for this market, which is 1137. Then we have this previous resistance area at 1120, where the market might potentially find support. And then at the round number 1100, which is exactly where the Kijun Sen is. There's quite a bit of support all the way down through here from some previous swing highs and swing lows, which may have been previous resistance areas, but also all the way down to the cloud or the Kumo. Now, the market is trading up above the cloud or the Kumo, and a long way up above the cloud or the Kumo. And it's starting to look a little as though the market's becoming a bit overextended. It's really gathering a little bit too much pace. And the further that we trade away from these areas of equilibrium, the more likelihood is that we will eventually come back to them. So we're getting closer and closer to the market relaxing and finding or seeking an equilibrium level. The equilibrium levels are represented by the Tenkan Sen, the Kijun Sen, and the cloud or the Kumo. And that's why the market tends to find support within those areas. So over the next day or so, the high of the current candle and the 1179 region becomes very important for this market to continue trading higher. The low of the current candle and the lows of these candles around the 1130 region, where there was strong upside price rejection, become very important. And the Tenkan Sen, the short-term indicator of equilibrium and trending action, becomes very important as a support area for this market.